Have you ever woken up feeling like the day's already gotten ahead of you, even though you've just opened your eyes? Maybe your joints ache a little more than they used to. Or your energy feels a bit sluggish before you've even had breakfast. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. But here's the good news. What you do in the first hour of your day, yes, that quiet stretch of time right after waking up, can completely change how your body and mind feel for the next 10, 20, even 30 years. Now I know that sounds like a big claim, but stick with me. Science, and generations of healthy, active seniors, have shown us that it's the small things, done consistently, that build the strongest foundations. And when those things become morning habits, that's when real, lasting change begins. In this video, we're going to talk about 5 simple, powerful habits you can do every morning that have the potential to add more years, and more life, to your years. Let's start with the first habit, and this one might surprise you. It begins before your feet even touch the floor. Before you rise, take a few moments, just 2 or 3, to do a simple practice I like to call gratitude stretching. It's not about twisting yourself into a pretzel. It's about gently waking up your body while feeding your mind something positive. While you're still lying in bed, try rolling your wrists and ankles a few times, slowly stretching your arms overhead. And while you're doing that, name 3 things you're thankful for, anything at all. Your cozy blanket. The sound of birds outside. A memory that still makes you smile. Why does this matter? Because the way you speak to your body and your brain first thing in the morning sets the tone for your entire nervous system. When you start with movement and positive emotion, your body releases feel-good chemicals like dopamine and serotonin. That little trick not only lifts your mood, it also improves circulation, jump-starts digestion, and gently signals your joints that it's time to get going. Now, let's talk about habit number 2, and this one's incredibly simple, but so often overlooked. Drink a full glass of water within 10 minutes of waking up. Not coffee, not tea, just water. Think of it as giving your internal organs a morning shower. You've been asleep for 7, 8, maybe 9 hours, and your body is thirsty. When you rehydrate first thing in the morning, you help flush out toxins, get your digestive system ready for breakfast, and even boost your alertness. One study showed that mild dehydration can reduce cognitive performance in older adults, so just a simple glass of water can help keep your mind sharper and your energy steadier throughout the morning. If plain water isn't your thing, try adding a squeeze of lemon or a few cucumber slices the night before. Or keep a glass next to your bed so it's the first thing you reach for. It's a tiny habit, but one that tells your body, hey, I care about you. Let's get going. And speaking of getting going, habit number 3 is all about movement. Not exercise, not yet. Just movement. Maybe it's walking to your window and taking in the light. Maybe it's a 5-minute walk around your block. Or a gentle routine of stretches you can do right in your living room. The key is to create a ritual that feels good, not like a chore. For many seniors who live longer and stay independent into their 80s and 90s, the common thread is movement. Not marathons, just the consistency of daily, low-impact physical activity. Your joints stay lubricated, your blood gets flowing, your muscles remember what they're here for. You don't need fancy equipment or a gym membership. Just a pair of comfy shoes, a bit of space, and a willingness to show up for yourself. And trust me, after a few weeks, your body will start to crave this time. It becomes something you look forward to, like your morning coffee or favorite radio show. Let's pause right here and take that in, a little gratitude and stretching. A simple glass of water. A few minutes of intentional movement. None of these require major effort or change. But together, they begin to wake up the systems in your body that want to keep you healthy, independent, and alive with energy. And just like that, you've already set the tone for a better day, with just a few minutes of intention, movement, and hydration. But here's where it gets even more powerful. One of the habits most often overlooked in the morning, especially in our golden years, has less to do with the body, and everything to do with the mind. Picture this, you're sitting by the window, sunlight pouring in, that first sip of warm tea or coffee in your hand. Before you pick up your phone or turn on the TV, Take 5 minutes for what I like to call mental grounding. It's as simple as asking yourself, what do I want this day to feel like? Not what you want to accomplish. Not what errands need running. Just how you want to feel. Calm? Energized? Grateful? When you take even a moment to define your emotional compass for the day, your brain begins to look for ways to align with it. It's a small mental shift, but it brings enormous rewards. You become less reactive to the little stressors. You notice beauty in places you might have rushed past before. And over time, this habit rewires your brain toward optimism, a known factor in longevity studies. Now, if you want to add a little more depth to that practice, keep a small journal nearby. Nothing fancy. Just jot down one line, your intention for the day. Something like, today, I choose ease, or I will find joy in something small. It's not about the handwriting or how wise it sounds, it's about reminding yourself that every day is a blank page, and you still hold the pen. Let's turn now to habit number 4, one that ties everything together like the ribbon on a well-wrapped gift, fueling your body with something simple, nourishing, and digestible. And I know, breakfast can be a tricky subject. Some folks like to eat right away, others prefer to wait. But here's the key, when you do eat, choose foods that are kind to your aging digestive system and kind to your brain. Think warm oatmeal topped with chia seeds and berries. Or a boiled egg with a slice of whole grain toast and a drizzle of olive oil. If that feels like too much, start small. A banana and a handful of walnuts. A slice of papaya with some yogurt. The goal isn't to make breakfast into a big ordeal, it's to choose foods that give you energy without spiking your blood sugar or leaving you sleepy 2 hours later. Your brain especially needs this gentle fuel. After all, it's been fasting while you sleep. What you eat first in the day acts like a message to your body. Are we going to run strong and steady today, or crash and nap by 10 a.m.? You'd be surprised how even modest adjustments, switching sugary cereals for whole grains, or processed pastries for fruit and protein, can clear brain fog, ease joint stiffness, and leave you feeling more steady on your feet. And while we're here, don't be afraid to treat your breakfast like a little ritual. Maybe you light a candle or play soft music. Maybe it's your time to read something uplifting, or look out the window and simply breathe. These moments, however brief, are a way of saying, I'm worth this care. And that message, repeated daily, has a ripple effect far beyond what's on your plate. Now that we've gently awakened both the body and the mind, there's one more powerful practice to explore. One that helps anchor your nervous system and brings clarity, focus, and even a sense of peace, even before the day truly begins. Let's keep going. That final habit? It might just be the one that ties everything together, and it starts with your breath. Most of us don't think twice about how we breathe, but the truth is, our breath holds more power than we give it credit for. Especially in the morning, when the world is still quiet and your mind is uncluttered, a simple breathing practice can center your body, calm your nerves, and sharpen your focus for the day ahead. You don't need a yoga mat or incense or anything fancy. Just sit comfortably, maybe on the edge of your bed or in your favorite chair by the window. Close your eyes, if that feels good. And begin by taking a slow, deep breath in through your nose. Hold it gently for a few seconds. And then exhale through your mouth, like you're letting go of the night. Try doing this 5 times. No more, no less. Just 5 slow, intentional breaths. What's the point of this? Well, deep breathing sends a powerful signal to your nervous system that you're safe. That you're in control. It lowers your blood pressure, slows your heart rate, and even improves your immune function over time. But more than that, it creates space. Space between your thoughts, space in your chest, and space in your day to move forward with ease. Now imagine layering this with the other 4 habits, gentle stretching and gratitude before rising. A tall glass of water. A bit of movement. A nourishing breakfast. And 5 mindful breaths. None of it takes more than 30 minutes. But together, they create a morning routine that doesn't just get you out the door, it carries you through your entire day with strength, purpose, and peace of mind. Think about that for a moment. These aren't dramatic changes. You're not waking up at 4 a.m. to run a marathon. You're simply beginning your day with intention, with care, with rituals that tell your body and spirit, I'm still here, and I'm still choosing to live well. And yes, I know some mornings come with aches, or bad news, or the weight of things that feel just a bit too heavy. But that's exactly why these habits matter so much. Because in the face of change, aging, loss, uncertainty, we still have choices. We can still decide how we greet each new sunrise. We can still give ourselves the gift of a healthy, peaceful start. So tomorrow, when you wake up, before reaching for your phone or rushing through the motions, pause. Breathe. Stretch. Sip water like it's medicine. Move gently. Feed your body something warm and kind. And set an intention for the day that makes you feel alive, not because you're trying to impress anyone, but because you deserve to feel well, to feel seen, to feel strong. These little steps, done day after day, are how you build not just a longer life, but a richer one. One where every morning becomes an act of self-respect. One where you don't just count the years, you make the years count. And really, isn't that the most beautiful way to start the day?